welcome to Great News WCDS episode 16. We have a lot to celebrate this week because this weekend is the actual capital C Celebrate with a theme of Wonderland. So let's wander on over to the news, starting with preschool. This week, preschool kicked off with a letter hunt outdoors, sparking excitement as kids identified hidden letters. After reading There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed the ABCs, the silly old lady visited their classroom, eating letters based on their sounds. The kiddos tried to guess which letter the old lady would eat right next and rejoiced when they were correct. That's why I always sleep with the letter Z on my toes in case that hungry old lady visits me at night. In junior kindergarten, continuing the trend of feeding letters to a hungry mouth, Miss Trista, the student teacher, introduced a game in which the students spun a spinner and found the corresponding letter on a fish. Once they identified the correct letter, they fed it to the shark. When the game was over, students got to choose a prize, a sticker, a golden coin, or not getting fed to the shark. Not surprisingly, most of the kids chose not to get fed to the shark. In senior kindergarten, in phonics, SK has been exploring the different components of a book, including the title, characters, author, and illustrator. This is helping the little readers become more familiar with books and making their love for reading grow even more. They've also been working on what the components of what makes a sentence, such as using capital letters at the beginning, proper punctuation, and of course, finger spacing. They've also been paying close attention to trick words. Some examples of trick words are presto changeo, abracadabra, and do these jeans make me look fat? In first grade got a special delivery from a pesky little leprechaun this past week. They were tasked with addition and subtraction problems that revealed the secret location of a key that was hidden under a chair in their classroom. The key unlocked a safe to a number of St. Patrick's Day surprises, such as corned beef and cabbage, blood sausage, and of course, a potato. Also, Finn took a page right out of Wizard of Oz and floated away in his homemade balloon, never to be seen again. Honey, I shrunk the second grade! After being rendered tiny, second grade banded together to create their own town to live in. But worry not, they have everything they need, including a mall, a school, a fire station, and a police station. Wee, wee. They have also been hard at work on their Celebrate pieces. In third grade. In art, third grade is also hard at work on their Celebrate pieces. I'd show you more pictures, but Willow would rather I minded my own business. So here's Asher levitating a basketball to the astonishment of his classmates. In fourth grade, optical illusions abound as fourth grade works on their Celebrate art pieces. They also finished reading pie and finally solved the mystery of the pie recipe. It was blueberry the whole time. In fifth grade and fourth grade created their own instruments, and I'm sure Miss Wallace and Miss Kramer would agree that they are super sad to see the instruments go home. Ah well, on to the next thing. They've also been learning how to convert customary units of measurement, and they are beginning to explore area, radius, and ulna. That's a bone joke. In middle school. Oh, say can you see? If you want to see the 6th and 7th grade singing the national anthem before the Nailers game this Sunday, then do it. Here's the info. The speech and debate elective had their first public showing of the pieces they've been working on, and they did a really great job. Who teaches that elective anyway? I mean, come on. So good. Like Tony Hawk before them, middle school is also hard at work on their Celebrate artwork. Time's running out, middle school. Time to kick flip it into high gear. And we reached our kind kid shout out. There it is. And this week it comes from third grade, and it's, Willa Sachs, giving me the side eye earlier, but here she is in our kind kid shout out, and Miss Paula says, Willa volunteered to be the caregiver for their class pet. That Demogorgon's not going to upside down itself. And our words of wisdom this week come from Malcolm Gladwell, who says, practice isn't the thing you do once you're good, it's the thing you do that makes you good. I guess I have a little more practice ahead of me to go from good to great, but in the meantime, have a great weekend. This has been the Great News. Be safe, and we'll see you next week.